extreme close-up! Hello, good evening, and welcome. Welcome to what is a rather strange toy review, because this channel is invariably about getting all excited about new toys and new stock that have come into the small town glory that is all the cool stuff. However, this toy is not particularly new, and it's not particularly unusual or ultimately amazing. It's just one of those wonderful staple diet toys. It's one of those toys that everybody ought to have just at least one version of in their collection, and up until a couple of days ago I didn't have one in my collection, and I was always slightly disappointed about it and never thought I'd see another one until we got these. This is Transformers Classics Optimus Prime. However, and as I'm about to spin it around, because the paint job on this thing is just stunning, this is Transformers Henkei Optimus Prime with just some of the most stunning chrome work in the world. If you're going to buy this figure, you're buying it for that bit, because it's just magnificent. Look at the reflection on the chrome. You can see the you can see the camera that I'm recording with. Oh, it's just so good. If I put it like that, and sort of, if I try and tilt the camera down at all anymore, and I do that, you can see the chrome reflecting off of the desk. I adore this thing. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to move it back up a little bit so we can get on camera. I love this thing. I absolutely love this thing. We've only got about 10 of them. If you want one, you need to make the call straight away, because they are going to be snafu'd very, very quickly. Now, a couple of the things about this toy, and let's see, I'm not sure how well some of this stuff's going to be picked out because of the bright lights that I've got here, but this piece is a different colour to this piece. This bit and this bit's the same colour, this bit's a separate bit, we'll show you that in a moment. The door is a completely different colour to everything else. I'm assuming because this is clear plastic with paint over the top of it. If that's the worst of it, then it's just not worth complaining about. I love the smokestacks on the back here, they're absolutely brilliant, and apparently it's an aftermarket company that do different smokestacks, which I might be looking into. That's rather exciting. I'm quite into my third-party stuff at the moment because I've got a protector armour coming soon. Review to follow. But yes, generally he couldn't be any better. And scale-wise, he's way bigger than I thought he was going to be in the first place. So scale-wise, I won't put him up against Lugnut, because Lugnut, although he is in the background, not everyone's going to have a Lugnut. But if I put you next to Mindset, look, he's pretty big. When you think that's Mindset's robot mode, he's pretty big. He's very nice. He's absolutely way beautiful. And look, I mean, Optimus Prime doesn't generally suffer from kibble because of the way he transforms, and most of them have transformed in the same sort of ilk since like 1984, but he's beautiful. And speaking of which, let's go for it. So first thing we're going to do is remove A, and then you take the centerpieces, fold that down, fold the whole thing in half. Actually, let's do that. So pull them out, and then fold the whole thing in half, like that, clip it together, gun. That will go in fisty. This does go up and down because that's a transformation, so you can just lift that out like that. Very nice. We'll take off the top of the cab, which will give us some VHS, look. And then we're going to twisty, like that, twist that up. So we're going to pop the top all together, make sure that's clipped in, move that up, take the gun thing at the bottom, pull that out, there's your handle, there's your gun thing at the end, which makes a second gun. It's not nowhere near as good as this one, is it? But it means that we're utilising bits. We're taking bits off, we're turning them into something else that is applicable to the figure, without leaving kibble. Very important. Me and Dave had a chat about kibble the other day, and we're just discussing exactly what it is. Feel free to put what your view of kibble is in the underbar at the bottom. So for the actual figure itself, first thing we're going to do, you've all seen this probably before. To me, it's very, very new because it's very, very new to me. Just really pleased to have it. I might have said that before in one of my reviews, but there we go. First thing we're going to do is just tuck your nail gently in there, unclip that, arms out like that, and arms out like that. Okay, then we're going to turn the shoulder up and turn the shoulder up, which is then going to reveal us Autobot logos. So we're going to straighten that arm. Listen. Oh, beautiful. So straighten that. Okay, we're going to flap that down like that. We're going to flap that down like that. We're going to rotate until the bottom of the door meets the top of the arm, and that's how it works. So we're going to do the same here. Okay, so we're going to fisty down, flap that round, spin it until it meets up there. Just sort of push it in that little bit more, and there we go. So take that, twist that, and then you've got movie armies, and then same here, movie armies. Okay, then we're going to take the head, flap the head up, take the back section, which you can see is part of the transformation mechanism there, so you're going to flap that up, which means the head will now sit flush on there, and then sort of concertina everything in, and then push that up like so, which gets rid of his backpack an awful lot. Okay, then we're going to turn his arms up so he's doing the flap. Okay, and you're going to take all this beautiful chrome and send it to waste by doing this, because you don't need it in robot mode. Okay, then everything's the right way round. Put the feeties down, and then around the back. And this bit bugged me when Dave showed me how to do it in the first place, but it's beautiful. Is you actually take that, twist it up, and then up again, and that means you move half the backpack out the way. It's all gone and disappeared. Yes, alright, there's loads of chrome on the back, but because it is so big and shiny, it doesn't show quite so much, because from the front you can't really see any of it. So we are here. We are at Transformers Henkei Optimus Prime. So articulation wise, let's run through that quickly before we give him a nice pose. The feet do go backwards ever so slightly. Bend at the knee, bend at the hip, go out at the hip. Okay, so not massively articulated, but okay. Articulation wise, he will move at the waist, he will move at the chest, but why would you want to move him at the chest? But you can do if you want to. Head will go left and right. It goes down a bit because of the transformation, but he won't really look up. He does have a light piping bar on the back of his. In fact, I've not made him do any light piping. Let's do an experiment while we're here. Whoa! Whoa! Extreme close-up! Oh, look at that. I didn't expect that to be a fraction as good as it is. I've just got moderately overexcited. Oh, and calm and relax. Back on track. So let's move that up. We've done articulation, we've done beautifulness, and we've done overexcited. So, I mean, realistically, could you get any better? Could you just get any better? The proportions, I'm not really a fan of the angled window. I'm going to say it, I know it's a family channel, window tits. It's a bit angular, it's a bit kind of Japanesey, but it is a Henkei, I know, so kind of we'll let it off. Take one gun, you take the peg from the gun, you attach the peg from the gun into the hole in the fisty, and the fisty holds the gunny, and now you've got a gunny with a fisty. Whoa! That's enough of that. And then you take the other one with exactly the same thing and you put it in over here. Let's face it, this one's slightly spurious, not quite sure how it's going to go, may just be hidden somewhere in a box. But if we do, again, let's do, I'm well into my posy toysies on the reviews at the moment, so let's do that. You can twist his feet out a little bit. There we go. Lift the gun up like that. Would you argue, or in fact let's do that, and then we can bring that one up as well, like so, and straighten him up slightly because he's a little overbalanced, like that, and just say, would you argue with this man? I'ma get you now. Transformers Henkei Optimus Prime in at all the cool stuff, along with loads of cool stuff at the moment. So I'm going to leave the address in the website. Every time you go and shop on a toy, there's probably going to be one of my stupid reviews underneath it. Please watch the review. We want the numbers on the website. It's mainly to feed my ego. It's fine. All the cool stuff. More coming soon. Woo! Extreme close-up! What I will add very quickly is we have started doing updates of all the new stuff that's coming in, what's hot, what's not, how much it's going to cost, time scale, pre-orders and that sort of thing. If you're interested, just go and visit the website at the bottom. I'm only saying that because I can't remember what it is. So the cop-out is to say, go and visit the website at the bottom. Down there, it's down there somewhere. And we'll just send you updates of what's going on and what we've got coming in, and keep you all hopped up and revved up for the plastic crack.